Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And today we're going to unbox and give you some first impressions and test out a McDodo power delivery fast charge cable capable of 100 watts, which goes from USB Type-C to USB Type-C, but more importantly has a little display on one of the USB Type-C ports that gives you a readout of how much power is going through the cable. So the packaging is pretty simple, as I purchased it from Amazon here in the UK. It doesn't say too much about the content, but once you get into the box, let's open this up, you have a simple cable and a little card saying new look, old friend. Excellent, a bit of marketing there. And we're going to test this using the Xiaomi charger that we previously unboxed and reviewed here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. We know that this is a 65 watt charger, and we have a few devices that should be able to take that. So let's start off looking at the cable itself. So it has orange finishing on the inside of the USB Type-C cable. So a bit reminiscent of what we've seen on Xiaomi phones and their quick charge standard, but they tend to be USB-A to USB Type-C, so they're not power delivery cables. Whereas power delivery is USB Type-C to Type-C and is slightly different in terms of its specifications. Now you can see that the two cables both have a bit of writing on them. Obviously the McDodo brand on the non-digital screen side just says McDodo, and on the other side it tells us that it's a 100 watt cable. There's a little screen there. So I'm going to take my Xiaomi power brick, the gallium nitride one, and plug that in. And then let's plug in the non-screen end to the power delivery charger and see that there's nothing coming up on the screen at the moment. I'll just take the screen protector off. So let's start off with a simple smartphone. In this case, my Google Pixel 5. We know that this is not the fastest of charging phones, but let's see what the power readout is when we plug it in. Now we get 18 watts, which is what we expect. It will never be completely fixed at 18 watts. Let me move the camera down a little. But we can see that it's going between 15 and 18 depending on what's going on the phone. So I'll just clear my notifications. You see that it's gone up to 17 and so forth. Now obviously the devices will handle how much power go into them. They will essentially speed up or throttle the amount of power going into the device depending on needs and how they want to save their battery, in the sense of reducing wear and tear on it. So in this case, the battery on the Pixel 5 is at 66% and it's pulling 15 watts consistently. So I will take this out and let's try with another device we recently unboxed and gave you some first impressions of here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. In this case, it's the Lenovo Ideapad Duet Chromebook. So I'm going to switch that on, and whilst it's switching on, plug in this case, the McDodo cable and see how much that pulls. So it's starting off, in this case, at, let me just get it down, starting off at 3 watts. So it's starting off a little bit. And now that I'm plugged in, it's gone up to 5, 6, 7. I'll just check what the battery status is on this. Well, that's probably not going to pull more than 6 watts because it's already a full battery. So let's try another smartphone, one we know can take a bit more of a heavy charge. In this case, we're going to pick up the Xiaomi 11T Pro 5G. Another device which we've done a few videos of here at the Tech Travel Geeks. And let's see how much power that pulls. So it's starting off at 12, goes up to 15. So it's gone up to 20 here. 36 watts, 41, 45. Now this is the smartphone that is capable of pulling all the way up to 120 watts. So at the moment you can see that we've actually gone up to 58. So we're close to that 65 watts, which is as much as the charger is capable of. And the cable is giving you a reasonable readout of what's actually going through it. So I'm quite happy with that. We've checked a Chromebook, a smartphone, and another smartphone. We could check this with a series of devices, but there aren't many that do take more than 50-60 watts in terms of charging, including laptops. If you'd like to see a long-term review of this McDodo cable and see more about it, please do leave us a comment in the section below. But I think this is an indicative good start to say this is a cable that can quite comfortably charge most smartphones, laptops, and other devices. And if we just look at the way it's built, the construction, it's braided, it has a nice sturdy bit under the screen, and it's USB Type-C, so it will work with practically any device, unless you're an Apple user. And in this case, it is a 1 meter cable, so that's around about 3 feet, and it has a little Velcro fastening with McDodo branding. I'm quite happy with this. I think this will be quite useful for travel, especially if I'm not planning on taking too many cables with me. Being able to fast charge with my Aohi brick will be quite useful. So I think this is a great travel accessory, and it's available from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for where you can purchase that. Anyway, if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. If you would like to see more of our content, or you'd like to tell us about a cable that you've seen and you'd like to hear about, do let us know in the comments section below. But for now, thanks for watching this quick unboxing and first impressions of the McDodo power delivery cable. Goodbye from me.